everybody, it's your boy Yazzie TCG here, back for another kind of discussion, kind of Vanguard video. Kind of Vanguard, yep. We're gonna be talking about kind of Vanguard. I said no. I want to talk about what, or at least what I want Divine Skills to be. If you don't know, Divine Skills are the new fancy-dancy new mechanic that they're adding to the game with the new Divine Z series of cards. And in the little stream thing that we had, they were like, these are going to be game changing. These are the Mac Daddy. These are like gonna fucking, you're playing Vanguard? Nah, you're playing fucking soccer now. Divine Skill, motherfucker. That's how it feels like what these are gonna be. I'm really hoping that they are. Be able to use on both players' turn. Like my ideal vision for a Divine Skill is, because I'm gonna say this, we in standard format, we need more defensive options. It's a desperate need for defensive options. Like there's just not enough shield. Like they kept the V level power and then they reverted back to G level shields. I don't know why. I think a lot of problems in this format would have been solved if they maybe thought things through a little bit more. Like because if you look back, like Overdress set 1 was so nice, like genuinely so nice. Besides Eugene, there was not a bad deck. Every deck felt fun, every deck felt whatever, and then set 2 came out and they were like, okay, let's get Bastion Leonard. That's a set 5 card. I'm sorry. Like, go back and read Leonard in the power, like the vacuum of the format that it was in. And then, not to mention, they gave us like multiple. Like I think you could run 12 crits in Overdress decks before that. Like, why? Too much. You're giving too much power. Too much power to such an early format. Anyway. Nah, this is not a all the mistakes that Vanguard has made video. That video would be fucking 17 hours goddamn long. For my ideal Divine Skill, there would be like quick effects in Yu-Gi-Oh! Where you could activate them both on your turn and your opponent's turn, and each one of them being defensive and offensive at the same time. So I have on my other monitor here, I have 5 Divine Skills because I don't have one for Lyrical, and it's not because, okay, I know I'm not the biggest Lyrical fan. For those who know me, I am not the biggest Lyrical fan. Another reason I kind of have nothing for Lyrical is because I can't think of something that Bermuda doesn't already do. And now it's not Bermuda, it's Bermuda, guys. My idea for these being offensive and defensive at the same time, Bermuda already kind of does that. Like the main Bermuda mechanic was to bounce back units. That's offensive because usually those bounce skills will let you call more attacks, and defensive because that adds shield back to your hand. Like Lyrical, and not to mention, I'm sorry, this new chick could do anything. Like, that's the problem with Lyrical decks. Like, they could do anything. I don't know. So, for Lyrical fans, I'm sorry. My friend had a cool idea where it was they just had resist to the whole board, because since they're idols, the resist is security. So, there you go. Divine Skill, security on stage. Boom. Resist. Even though resist to the whole board, including the Vanguard, that would be pretty nice. That'd actually be pretty nice. Nobody can touch your shit. Nobody can give you the power minus. That'd be pretty nice, actually. So I'm gonna keep it. That'd be pretty good. And if they do add more defensive mechanics, they do add more cards like Denial Griffin, Belrog, fucking some of the Link Joker G guards that, some of the Link Joker G guards that lock, or even I think because now we have Dominate in the format. Like they could give us G guard equivalents. That's another video. That's another video in the future. I'm making another video. Like, how would I implement G-Guard equivalents? G-Guard equivalents. Oh my gosh. But even like Chrono Jet's in the format, so we can get a Hetero round card We can get a head around card. I mean, technically, there's already a Denial Griffin play in Standard with Dark States, with the Greedon order, the Soul Blast 4 to whatever, and then I think it's Curtis, the dragon. I think it's Curtis, the one that retires, that like retire. I'll put a picture on screen. I'll put a picture on screen of the combo, of the Wombo combo, okay? It's a pretty fun one until your opponent reads cards, and then you're just like, cool. It's worthless. It's worthless to me. Anyway, we're gonna start with the main character. Pretty sure its name is Raziel. Actually, I'm gonna search this up. I want to be authentic, not authentic, but I want to be on point with it. Let's go. Where is it? Here we go. Yeah, no, it's Raziel, not Raziel. It's Raziel. Okay. So Raziel, to me, I mean, look at this guy. It's very clear that he has Angel Feather. He has Angel Feather inspiration. Look at him. Look at him. It's this guy is Angel Feather inspired. The quick start deck has Angel and Rescue in the name of its grade 3. It is very clear that we are finally getting some Angel Feathers type of ride line in Standard, which is nice. We don't have that yet. So I'm thinking very simple for a divine skill here, but I think it's going to be kind of crack. And if something like this, I'm going to be playing this guy. The divine skill I had in mind was heal 1 damage and then +5 to your Vanguard on your opponent's turn, kind of referencing like Gavriel and all that stuff with her GB2. And then if it's on your turn, you get +5. Like it's +5 to the whole like front row. Like these have Persona Ride as well. So on a P-Ride turn where you activate this, you go from 5 damage back to you heal a damage and then +15 to the front row. That's pretty offensive. You pretty much just shifted the tempo of the game right there. Granted, would it be broken? Would it be broken? Because it depends whether you'd be able to activate this on 6 damage, but even then, since you take your 5th, you're just like, okay, Raziel, heal damage +5. It would make some very awkward numbers too, because like what, you'd be 28, like you'd be 28. You would be really good number for guarding if you got a trigger plus you did this. So like that's what I'm thinking. If it's Angel Feather based, if it's just looking like this and it plays more like a Royal Paladin deck, because that's also something it could do. Like this guy could be Royal Paladin based, and the start deck grade 3 be the fucking Angel Feather guy. Something on the lines of, honestly, just build a board. Like this is the problem with what I'm seeing with divine skills so far, is that they are so, since we don't know, we haven't seen an example of one, all we have to go off by is they're completely game changing. So it's a thing of like, for all I know, it can make you play a whole different ass fucking game, which makes it so hard to speculate about this kind of stuff. Am I still gonna do it? Yes. I kind of just came up with the one for Angel Feather because it just looks like an Angel Feather guy. If it's a Royal Paladin guy, just build a board. Just divine skill, look for 5 units in your deck and drop. Boom. That could be a thing. And maybe that's why it kind of looks angelic. It can bring units back from the grave. And you're saying, how is that defensive? I mean, 2... Like, you know what? Bring back 5 dudes, and then if it's on your opponent's turn, they all can intercept from wherever they are. Boom. 5 extra shields. 5 extra shields, and if you search your deck, that's like 5 cards you decked in. Boom. Actually, that's perfect. I love that, actually. Hold on. not me coming up with better shit on the spot. If it's Gold Paladin, it better not be fucking Gold Paladin. I'm tired of every Keter Sanctuary card being, look at top 3, choose one, do fuck all with the rest. I'm tired. We've had enough Gold Paladin. We've had enough Gold Paladin. Anyway, I'm gonna just move on. I got nothing more for Raziel. Zorga, I'm gonna keep it. Let it go balls to the wall. The order Shackle of Limit. Boom. Just what that doesn't exist anymore. Play as many orders as you want. Normal and blitz order, so you can activate on your opponent's turn and just let blitz orders rip. Let them rip left and right. And then even more crazy thought, let normal orders gain 5k shield. That would be that would fix so many of the issues with order-based decks. Like, I know Zorga can already activate 2, but I'm gonna keep it. Let me go balls to the wall. Let me activate like Cloud Miasma, I don't know, Condensation, fucking Nectar. Let me just go. Let me just pop off. Why not? I don't even think that'd be too broken. I don't even think that'd be too broken. I mean, I'm gonna keep it. Still let it Alchemy Magic because the deck is still based on Alchemy Magic, but just let it just keep playing orders. Or like let you maybe multiple Alchemy Magics per turn. That's like that's what I'm thinking. Like, okay, like, and maybe let you like gain better shield off blitz orders. I feel if you can play multiple blitz orders and then they also got more shield, that would probably incentivize players to play more blitz orders, because like realistically blitz orders are just not played. Besides the Regardless piece, which is not even it's not even like a real blitz order. It's just I don't want to lose to the haha funny trigger. I don't want to lose. And even then it's a one of, so fucking good luck seeing it. GL, good luck seeing it. That's really all I got for Zorga. I mean, look at it, bro. You got a whole Zorgussy now, so I don't know. Maybe it's stole Gravidia's gimmick, and maybe it's gonna fucking drop underwater meteors, baby. Woo, let's go. Welstra, I'm gonna keep it very simple. He operates all orders in the order zone. That would be so fucking that'd just be. Imagine on your opponent's turn, you operating two of the grade 3 order. I'm not gonna say a name because I'm gonna butcher it. And just minusing your opponent's Vanguard 10k on their turn. Like, please, this is the one I see the most possible happening, because it's so simple, but it's so good. Like, it's so simple and it's so good. That's all I really got for Welstra. I mean, all it does is operate. Like, I mean, the Divine Skill could also help you just set up, like, search your deck for 3 orders that can be operated, and boom, 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 put them there, and just haha, I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to let it rip. Varga, the Dragon Empire chick, I'm gonna keep it. It looks very Murakumo, like Nubatama, like same name gimmick. So I'm gonna keep it. This is a crazy one. Same name units on your turn gain 5k for each copy on the board, and then like 5k power on the board on your turn, and then when you put them on the Guardian Circle, the same thing except for shield. I think this would be so cool, because like if your deck is playing, like even if you've already lost 2, that's still 10k. That's still 10k in power and in shield. Like, gosh, like, and it just makes sense to me. It just makes sense to me why the deck that focuses on same name units would keep gaining strength in numbers. Granted, it looks like it's very ninja themed, but for all we know, it's another Overlord. For all we know, it's another Overlord. It just restands. Haha. If it's somehow Narukami, honestly, like a real Narukami successor type deck, pretty much just kind of needs to happen. The only Narukami deck that we kind of have is fucking Vermilion, and that's an old guy, and that's like really weird because he's not really like a Narukami kind of guy. I mean, kind of. He attacks the whole front. He attacks multiple units, which is kind of what like Narukami ended up going with the brawlers. Later on, like it was like Vermilion, and then Eradicators just were Thunder Kagero, and then brawlers were like, I'm gonna punch you multiple times at multiple guys. So it's like, it could be that. I just, please let it be like the same name, power +5. Like that would be like, and I made it power +5 because I thought power +10 would be like, I genuinely just too crazy. Like 40k if you have a full board of the same dude. Not to mention, of course, there's gonna be guys, like if it is with the same name gimmick, of course there's gonna be dudes that copy the name and shit. So like 50k to your whole board seemed a little strong, so that's why I capped it at 5. Because as much as I want to make these, as much as I want to make these you just win. You activate your divine skill, you're him, you're her, you're chosen by the deity, you win. This is also kind of a card game, and you want people to have fun with it. Like, I want these divine skills to be fun, and like, I don't want my opponent, I don't want like a scenario where like we're playing a game, my opponent just activates their divine skill, and I'm just like, well, sick. My opponent I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh over here, and my opponent just started Yu-Gi-Oh combo video, and he has 2 Omni Negates on the board. Like, fuck am I gonna do? And I know as soon as I say this, and as soon as I say I want these to be fun, and, you know, like, not just whatever, the Dark States guy, Bragmeyer, looking at him, I'm gonna keep it. Just turns off triggers. Now, hear me out. Hear me out. I just think it'd be cool if he did that. I got no other reasoning. I mean, like, that's just the problem with at least. That's the problem with at least. That's the problem I had coming up with Varga, Bragmeyer, and the Lyrical Girl. Since we don't know like what they're gonna play like, we don't know what they're gonna play like. They didn't give us enough. It was really hard to try to come up with a divine skill for them, because at least Raziel looks enough like an Angel Feather or a Royal Paladin guy, so you could come up with shit. Zorga and Welstra already have established game plans that they want to do, and I really don't see them changing. Like, I really don't see Zorga or Welstra changing their gimmick. Like, maybe Zorga just because like he looks like that now, but Welstra he just got an arm. He's just an arm. Like, that's just the silhouette arm. Like, it's in his art. So like it was really hard to try to come up with like effects that, you know, were strong enough to justify the whole claim of changing the game around, which, like, I think just being able to activate any of these effects on your opponent's turn is enough, because Vanguard really isn't like Yu-Gi-Oh or Magic that has interaction with your opponent. Like, that's just not a thing. Not really a thing that happens. So yeah, Bragmeyer just turns off all your opponent's driving damage triggers. Just say fuck you. Just say no. You're gonna die. You're gonna die when I say you're gonna die. The only other one I had was like just like the old school Dark States, like gain power equal to cards in Soul. Like, he gains like 2k for every card in Soul. And if you have like 13, that's like 26 on your opponent's turn. You're like at 30 something. Like, that's a pretty big number. Like, and we know multiple cards that go to Soul when you guard, like the Gearbook guy. So just whoop. So yeah, this is what I would like for divine skills. Are any of these going to actually make it into the game? Fuck no. Bushi's just gonna be like, haha, divine skill, Persona Ride. Dead ass. I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping it's something. Hoping it's something that's interactive. I'm hoping it's defensive. Like, please, for the love of God, we need to be defensive. Before this, I thought these were gonna be strides, and I'm a little disappointed now that they're not strides, because I think strides would have been the way to go, especially if this is like the G. This is like the G of our overdress, so I don't understand why they don't want to go back to strides. Like, please, like, fuck the energy counter, fuck that bullshit. Just give me back the G zone. Give me back the motherfucking G zone, and we'll be alright. Tell me in the comments which one of these divine skills, if they ever make it, would you be the most interested in playing? I'd definitely probably be Raziel and Welstra. I'm a little biased. I made these. Tell me what you think divine skills could be. I'd definitely like to hear feedback, because this is, I feel, definitely the make or break it part for Stan. Like, at least for me, this is the make it or break it part. If the divine skills just aren't like, you know, something kind of this scale, I don't know how much time and effort I'm going to be investing into standard, especially when premium is like for premium, in my opinion, has become my favorite format to play, and them getting the confirmation for like deck sets that are including really good reprints, like the triggers and all that stuff, and then also giving erratas to really old strides to try to help them fight back. Like, I mean, it's really hard not to be into premium. It's really hard. But that being said, it's been Yazzie TCG. Subscribe for more videos. Until next time, just activate my divine skill. You have to like the video now.